This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got Parker Levac with me, and I've got Caden Turcotte. Thank you for joining us. You're here on your lunch hour from SFDCI. Thank you very much for joining us. You guys have been very busy. You're with the senior boys cross-country team at the school. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You are in grade 11.
Yep.
And you still have a year left?
Yeah, just one more.
And you are in grade 11, but you fast-tracked. You are graduating this year.
I am, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
wow. Now let's talk about your cross-country team. When did it all start for you? Parker, well, let's start with you. You've been running for a long time, long before you even started high school, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been running since I was around 10 years old, competitively probably when I got into high school. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What about you, Caden?
Yeah, so I've been pretty well running like forever. Ever since I was young, I can always remember my mom dragging us out there and through races and whatnot, and having lots of fun with that. But the more competitive side, I'd say, started in grade 7, 8 with cross country and track.
Okay, and what schools did you go to before SFDCI?
I went to Thousand Island Secondary School in Brockville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I went to just down the street there, Chimo. So.
Okay, all right, all right. Now you've brought some medals with you. You've been busy for since you've been in SFDCI, but the last month or so you've been to some competitions, and your team has done really well.
Yeah.
And we're missing one of the members of your team here today too. Jacob McLean just couldn't make it today, so we need to do a shout out for him too. So let's first talk about the competition you did just a few weeks ago. Because you swept the podium, is that you?
Yeah, so we were just in Gemmell Park in Almont there for Lanark, and I went 1, Jacob went 3rd, and you went 2nd. Yeah, and and then we have another 4th, Alessandro. He went, I'm not entirely sure what his position was, but we all accumulated enough points and we got 1st place as a team. So right here is just the ribbon that we all got for it. So. Yeah, it was a good sweep, and we all felt very good after that.
Excellent. So when you go to these competitions, what other schools are there? How many people are you competing against?
There's a wide range of schools, like every school in our area pretty much. And when you get into the more competitive races like offsets, all of Eastern Ontario.
Yeah, we had like Ottawa, a couple big schools like Toronto, and them are all there. So. Okay,
so in terms of running in these competitions, how far are you running?
We're running around 6 kilometers for most races, yeah.
Wow, both of you, it's 6 kilometers?
Yep.
Okay, and what's your best time?
Best time was just this past weekend, 18:56. So.
Wow, and what about you?
I actually can't recall.
Oh, really? Wow, but 18 minutes?
56 seconds, yeah.
Wow.
And every course is really different. Like sometimes we have lots of hills, and sometimes it can be really flat. So for cross country, we don't really usually look at the time because it's so different, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And that's it too. I never even thought of that. Like the terrain and everything is
the
different wherever you
range
go.
A lot.
Okay, so how do you train for that? Like you're here training how many nights a week? I see you guys are out running almost every night.
We're usually around 6, 7 times a week. We're training pretty much everywhere we can go, get some hills in some days, do some speed work some days, and then we try and do like some long runs around like 20K.
So do you go different tracks all the time, or are you always on the same?
I usually switch it up every night, go to a different spot, or see what I can get myself into.
Okay, now is it like cement, or I saw some pictures. You guys were in grassy areas and pouring rain too.
Yeah. We always try and switch up the terrain because, especially cross country, we're always running, like you said, on different terrains. So it's really important to train on those terrains and just make sure we're very well rounded.
Absolutely, and I mean the elements too. It's like we say, it was pouring rain. You guys, how do you prepare for that? You know.
I mean, when it comes to rain, not much you can really do.
Yeah, it is not much.
It is an outdoor sport.
Yeah,
it is an outdoor sport. So, do you do it in the winter when it gets cold? Because I see you out there running and it's cold.
We're running pretty much every single week of the year, even.
Yep, year round.
Yep, I think it gets once it hits like -40, I think that's when we maybe put the shoes away and go on the treadmill.
Really, do the treadmill, yes, for sure, and that's a whole different way of running, for sure.
Yeah,
I can just imagine. I can just imagine. Now, you were just away this past weekend in Kingston as well.
Yep, we had a club race, and that race went pretty well. We with our club, we came 2nd, so.
Excellent, excellent. Now, from what I understand too, there's universities looking at you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yes, you hope so, eh? Especially you graduating this year.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
for sure, for sure. So what is it you guys, what your future you would like to do? You want to go to university?
Yeah, I'm looking at both universities and colleges. I'd prefer to stay in the area because we have such good college and universities in this area.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I'm looking to go to university. I'm not entirely sure yet though, but Toronto looks enticing. Definitely like going far, traveling the world a bit.
Right. So what is it you want to study?
I'm looking at kinesiology right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of in the running realm, so
Yeah.
I think it'd be beneficial.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So what about you?
If I went down the college path, I'd be looking at machinist.
Excellent.
And if I went to university, I'd be looking at like the civil engineering program.
Wow. I love watching sports. I love watching sports, and I like when they have athletes and they ask them just to get to know you guys a little bit better too. Right? So I'm just going to shoot out some questions because I got the two of you here. Just some questions, and we can get to know you guys a little bit better too.
Sure.
What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal? Probably some ravioli. I could go for some
Oh,
ravioli.
you're like the Italian,
Yeah.
do you? What about you?
I enjoy big turkey dinners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do when you're not running?
Running takes a lot of time,
I
so
bet.
usually I like going outside, maybe playing some sports with some friends. Yeah, not too much after that, I guess.
Yeah. What about you?
I do like a pretty wide range of activities. Like I ride four-wheelers and snowmobiles, and I like working in the shop and whatnot. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you guys both summer and winter, you don't mind the elements?
Oh, no.
no.
No. What's your favorite class at high school?
Favorite class right now? I really am enjoying English right now. So,
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah.
Excellent. And what about you?
I'd say phys ed.
Phys ed, yeah, for sure. And I mean, let's talk about that too. You guys have got some amazing coaches that are, quite committed to you guys doing
For sure,
so well,
for sure,
So
yeah.
maybe you can give a shout out to who you're working with at the high school.
Yeah, so our high school coach is Miss McCurry, and she's helped us along this season and last season for track and field, and yeah, she's helped us a lot to get where we've been to. So
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, Miss
Excellent.
McCreary for our high school portion, and then outside, I work with Steve Boyd, who runs Physical, and he's an excellent coach. He's always there, and make sure we're getting the proper training we need.
Excellent. And I understand you've worked with Corey Turnbull before too.
Yeah,
He's been here on
Corey
FYI,
Turnbull.
so yeah.
Yeah, we used to work with him back when we were younger, and still connected through Physicalt, and now since we're more with Physicalt, run with Bryant as well. He's one of the coaches, and
Yep, great.
yeah, so
Have you got an event coming up, another competition coming up you're training for?
yeah, we've got nationals coming up, so it's
And
gonna be
when's
one of the big
that?
race. Yeah,
When's that?
the next Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And where's that?
It will be at Mooney's Bay in Ottawa. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So these are pretty local too. You don't have to do a lot of traveling. Like it's
For
doable
the
in a
most
day, sort of
part,
thing.
It kind of varies. Like OFSA was in Durham, so
Oh, okay.
it was quite far. But yeah, it all depends on where the meet is.
Excellent.
And I believe next year it's out west. So
Oh, out west.
be
Yeah.
Wow.
quite far.
Get to do a little bit of traveling and sightseeing as well too. Yeah. Well, let's show everybody your medals here again too. Just tell everybody where you got them and how
Alright.
you placed.
So this was from last weekend. Where would I point this?
Oh, I think at this. Oh, just hold it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was from this past weekend for the Athletics Ontario Championship, and we came second as a team, and so that's where that one came from. And then for OFSA through the school, this was the bronze medal that I earned, and we didn't place as a team as we just had 3 athletes, but and then this was our first place at Lanark County. So
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming here and doing Smith Falls proud, guys. My
Well, thank you
goodness,
very
like
much
this
for
is just
having me.
amazing, and we got to get the word out there that that you guys are doing this, and the word out there, but everybody can see you running all the time, I'm
Yeah.
sure, too. So that's these two guys here,
Yeah.
and along with Jacob, who's not here as well.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah,
are training all the
of course.
time, and it's just amazing. I see you guys, and you really, it's like you have a pace in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can keep thinking of different questions to ask you, because like you're running in here, you get to a pace, and then you get a red light. What happens?
Just got to stop the watch and then wait and then go back again.
Okay, all right. And it's got to be a lot different than going to a field track and there's no red lights or stop signs or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, usually on like the easy runs, we're running around town, and then for the workouts, we try and run somewhere we're not having to constantly stop. And
Yeah. Technology's amazing now too, eh?
yeah, the watches have gotten a lot Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, really,
Yeah.
it can track you everything from your heart rate to your calorie intake
Yeah.
or what you've burned and everything like that too.
Yep,
So I'm sure you have to take a look at that when you're doing your run too. And
for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah. Always trying to better yourselves, I'm sure. But you guys are awesome. You're already perfect.
Well,
So
thank you.
thank you
you.
very much for joining us. SFDCI students Parker Levac and Caden Turcotte, thank you very much for joining us and taking time from your lunch hour to come over here to FYI.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
for
We got to
having
have you
us.
back.